Welcome back to Joe Stunner Boxing. You know you've got a great card when you can't even tell what the main event is supposed to be. Such is the case with the Riyadh season, 22nd of February 2025 card, which is, it's a pretty extraordinary thing, to be honest with you. I thought we'd go through it again. I went through it once, but they've added stuff. So I'm going to go through it again just to sort of update you. But before we start, can you count the promoters that are involved with this card? Boxer, Top Rank, Golden Boy, Queensbury, Gold Star, PBC, Matchroom. Have I missed anyone out? If I have, I wouldn't be surprised. But that's just off the top of my head. So you're talking about everybody coming together to make the best fights possible. And what a card this is. February the 22nd, Riyadh season 2025 in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, of course. So where do we begin? I'll tell you what, let's begin with the fight that is probably the most anticipated, which is the rematch between ARTUR BETERBIEV, the undisputed light heavyweight champion of the world, and DMITRY BIVOL. And the first fight was an absolute masterclass. Two extremely contrasting fighters, excellent at what they do, very, very good at what they do, coming together. A lot of people thought Bivol won the fight. I think I had him slightly ahead, but BETERBIEV got it on a close unanimous. Was it a close unanimous? I think it was unanimous, wasn't it? Or was it? I can't remember now. I watch so much boxing, I lose track. But yeah, it was close. I know that. It was very, very close. So whoever you think won the first fight, it could have gone either way. We've got the return, which is what we want. And probably if Bivol wins this one, there'll be a rubber match. I don't see why not. If the second one is as good as the first, anyway. So there's that. We've got an IBF World Heavyweight title fight between Daniel Dubois and the thoroughly deserving Joseph Parker, who's come back so brilliantly from being knocked out by Joe Joyce a couple of years ago. Won 4 on the bounce, including wins against Zhilei Zhang and Deontay Wilder. Shakur Stevenson takes on Floyd Schofield. I think this is too early for Schofield, to be honest with you. Didn't look that great in his last fight, but they've put it together. Obviously, the financial carrot was dangling there. I fully expect Stevenson to win this fight, but Schofield is a talented young kid, and if he can give a good account of himself, he can learn from it. Can he win? Yes. Will he win? I doubt it very much. I think it's just too early for him. Then you've got Hamza Shiraz, still a very young man, enormous for the middleweight division, really huge bloke, taking on Carlos Adames, who is probably underrated, but still quite beatable. And a lot of people are expecting Shiraz to win this. Now, I don't think this is a foregone conclusion. I think Adames ain't a bad little fighter. But hey-ho, you know, it is what it is. Then you've got Virgil Ortiz Jr., who was supposed to be fighting Boots Ennis, but is in fact now fighting Israel Madrimov. So we're sort of moving the pieces on the chessboard here. I mean, another great fight. Madrimov, we know, pushed Bud Crawford very, very close in his last fight, lost his title, his world title, but some people thought he actually edged that. I didn't. I thought Boots won it, but Madrimov gave a very good account of himself. He's in against Virgil Ortiz Jr., an absolute killer of a fighter. We've then got Joshua Buatsi against Callum Smith. Smith made a comeback at the weekend. I mean, only at the weekend. Just a little, you know, rust cheddar. He's now in with Buatsi. That's for a WBO interim light heavy belt. Smith's made it clear he wants to, you know, become a two-weight world champ. He still thinks he's got it in him. I don't see why he can't. Buatsi will not be looking to slip up, having finally picked up that belt after a kind of a slow-burning professional career. Still undefeated, though. Smith, of course, 2 fights ago, took on BETERBIEV and got knocked out. It was all a bit one-sided. And then we've got Zhilei Zhang against Ajit Kabayel, another heavyweight. This is for the WBC interim heavyweight title. I don't know why they have these interim titles. They're a lot of crap, but who cares? You know, just ignore these crap titles. You know, Dubois and Parker's a good matchup. Zhang and Ajit Kabayel. I mean, who are you going to pick out of that one? two very contrasting styles, as are Dubois and Parker. The two heavyweight fights on this card are really intriguing to me. In fact, every one of the fights I've mentioned is intriguing to me. You know, the only one that I think I would confidently pick a winner in is Stevenson over Schofield, because I think Schofield he doesn't look seasoned enough to me. His last performance wasn't particularly inspiring at all, but again, if he puts up a good performance, you know, on the biggest stage of all, on a great card like this, who's to say his stock won't rise in defeat? But Shiraz against Adames, Madrimov against Ortiz Jr., Boazzi Smith. This is a bag full of sweets. And I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to eat a lot of them, and then we're going to puke up. But it's going to be worth it. It's one of those, whoa, you know, what an incredible card this is. Yeah, this is going to be a good one. This is going to be a great one. And like I say, all these different promoters joining together to produce the goods. You can't knock it, can you, really? The old Excellent Turki's done it again. So which ones are you looking forward to? I'm not going to make any cast iron predictions, except maybe Stevenson, Schofield, but the rest I'm not going to do any. I'll do my prediction videos close to the time. Let me know what you think. Which ones are you looking forward to the most? If you want to make any predictions, say so. Zhang and Kabayel really intrigues me. That really does. They're all good, but that's one I'm really looking forward to. But let me know what you think. Okay. And who's to say they won't add something else? There's probably a lot of other fights that, you know, with the underneath that. I don't know. Maybe there is. Maybe, you know, do they even bother having a preliminaries, you know, card on something like this? Do you even need it? I mean, any one of these could be a headliner, any one of them. But instead, we've got, you know, what, 7 fights that are on one card. Can't knock it, can you? Talk about pigs at the trough gorging ourselves. Let me know what you think, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for watching the video. If you like the video, please hit like. Please hit subscribe if you're new and support the channel. And I'm looking forward to hearing your opinions. Until then, bye for now.